Limiting beliefs keep you in your comfort zone. They can seriously hinder your personal and professional development and success. We regard these notions, whether conscious or unconscious, as absolute truths. These negative beliefs, which impede your progress toward your life goals, can, however, be defeated and replaced with more positive messages. You can alter everything by changing your thinking. Everything you accomplish has been formed by your limiting decisions. They have made it difficult for you to identify opportunities and may have even discouraged you from attempting at all. It's time to pull them out from the shadows. After that, you can conquer them. Today I'm talking about how you can overcome your limiting beliefs with 5 simple steps. Let's get into it. Welcome to Success for Breakfast, where I'm serving up brain food made simple. Hit that subscribe button to get daily videos created to give you the tools to level up and love your life. Leave a comment and let me know that you've subscribed, because I'm going to go in and make sure I reply to as many of you as I can when you do. What exactly are limiting beliefs? Stories we tell ourselves that we believe to be true are examples of limiting beliefs. These stories are based on our interpretations of events that occur in our lives. Then we begin to live by these stories in our personal and professional lives. We all acquire limiting ideas from birth and continue to do so throughout childhood and maturity. Our subconscious mind interprets data and develops beliefs about our abilities and role in the world. Coming from a place of wanting to protect us, these stories might actually be our greatest roadblock to reaching our goals. You may convince yourself that you can't do something, that you lack the necessary abilities to reach where you want to go, that you're not great at something, or that you don't deserve true success and satisfaction. Limiting thoughts are major obstacles. They limit your potential to experiment and evolve by keeping you in your self-created box. So how can you spot these pesky devils? First, what do you tell yourself about the topic? For example, if you're having problems finding a relationship, you probably say something like, "Women only want men with a lot of money," or "Guys only want younger girls." Anything you tell yourself to excuse why something isn't working out is a limiting belief. Does that belief ring true to you? Without a doubt. It will sound completely reasonable and true, and you will most likely be able to provide plenty of proof to back it up. But it is still a belief that is impeding your progress. So, unless you're willing to completely abandon your dreams and desires, it is a limited decision you don't want to keep. So how can you get rid of your limiting beliefs? Step number 1 today is to notice your resistance. To be able to overcome your limiting beliefs, you must first acknowledge them. Pick out an area in your life where you are dissatisfied but are not actively working to change. You're probably dealing with a limiting belief. Without making any judgments, write down all of the beliefs that arise in your mind about the topic or subject. When you read them again, you will be pulled into the perception that it is restricting you and keeping you back. Follow your thoughts and emotions like a detective to uncover the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Put them on paper and stare them down. You should take note of how powerful each belief is and what emotion it elicits in you. What events or other circumstances may have influenced you? Simply thinking about the idea in this way will build distance between you and the belief, assisting you to detach. You can thank your subconscious for wanting to protect you, but you should begin to say, "No thanks, I don't need it." Once you've identified your limiting beliefs, the next step is to challenge your own belief. Question your beliefs now that you've realized it's only a belief rather than a fact. Ask questions such as, is this belief really grounded? What are the facts that back up your claim? Have I always thought this way? What, if anything, has changed in my life? Is there evidence to contradict my belief? What would it be like to consider the polar opposite of my beliefs? How would I consider this belief if I were someone else, such as Steve Jobs or Elon Musk? Many of these questions may feel unusual at first, but they are intended to extend your view on the subject. It trains you to think outside the box. When you argue against your own initial thought, you may learn that it is not quite what you were thinking, prompting you to shift the mindset to something more positive and encouraging. Recognize that these are beliefs, not facts. This is frequently the most difficult stage. But I do have limitations and they are real. This is the point at which you have a choice. Which is more important to you, defending your limitations to the death or accomplishing your dreams and desires? When we battle for our limitations, we get to preserve them, author Evelyn Wow wrote. You make the decision. If you've enjoyed this video so far, do me a favor, show your appreciation and hit that like button. That's going to tell YouTube that you think other people should check this video out too. The third step to overcome your limiting beliefs is to try on a different belief. Use your imagination to try on a belief that is in line with what you desire. It may be something like, "My previous financial problems taught me so much that I'm perfectly prepared to deal with them now." Or, "Now that I've been in an unhealthy relationship, I know what to look for in a happy, loving partner." The key is to go beyond simply saying it. You want to fully immerse yourself in this new notion and experience and how it feels. Choose something brand new to believe in, something that will allow you to live a better life. This shift may be difficult. Depending on how long you've thought and lived through what led you to believe what you believe, it may have developed into an exceptionally powerful emotional length and a firmly rooted belief. If you want to change, you must have the courage and bravery to change your way of thinking and adopt the new belief. By the way, if you've enjoyed our breakfast brain food together, please consider buying me a coffee to support this channel. You can do that by following the link in the description. Number 4 on the list today is to take different actions. This may be intimidating, but act as if your new belief is true. In other words, if you're the type of man that ladies love, how would you behave at parties? Who could you ask out? What steps would you take if you truly believe you are capable and learned a great deal from past financial difficulties? What will you put in your shopping cart if you really are the type of person who loves healthy food? Take action and begin putting these things in place that support your new belief. If your limiting thought was that you were too old to begin exercising, start by adopting "it's a never too late to begin" attitude, and then today go for a 15-minute walk and begin exercising and creating a habit from there. Conditioning yourself to your new beliefs means imagining the world you want for yourself and visualizing the outcomes you desire. Visualization is an excellent method for building anticipation. You will mentally experience the desired outcome. This will convey congruent messages to your brain, causing it to work for you. To put it another way, developing an abundance mindset. And if you really want to jumpstart your abundance mindset, I have a video in the description and on the card popping up right now that shows you how to build an abundant mindset in 5 simple steps. Definitely take a look at it. And the final step, and probably the most important key, is to keep repeating. Recognize that your beliefs are deeply rooted and that your mind has been well trained in responding to the limiting thought you had just attempted to eliminate. The most crucial thing for you to keep going is your new knowledge of this limiting belief. If the limiting belief resurfaces, you can go through the process again to get rid of it. With awareness, the mental patterns that held you back in the past will disappear until they are no longer there. You will only fuel your old limiting belief if you do not take any action based on your new belief. Taking action, even if it's a little one, will help you establish your new unrestricted decision. Your first steps do not have to be perfect. They simply have to be in the right direction. And once you've taken that step, remember to thank yourself. When you recognize that you can change your life by changing your ideas, you will learn that you can eliminate toxic thoughts that previously kept you from achieving your goals. In your mind, visualize, hear, and feel the desired outcome. Every day for at least 5 minutes, practice this exercise. You will start to see the benefits of this simple activity in your life. You've got this. Now go get it done. Grab yourself some more brain food to help you level up and love your life, and click on one of the videos on your screen right now.